ng bakla, baliw. Wala kang kwenta. Nakakadiri ka. It was a mental and psychological disorder. So from that very fact, I know may tawag sa amin dyan noong unang panahon, closet, ayaw lumabas sa katotohanan.
Again, what advice would you give to young LGBTQ plus individuals who may be struggling with self-acceptance?
The question, of course, is very personal, and I don't want to make anything which is sugarcoating. So I'll go with a very personal answer, of course. Self-esteem can be molded in the very first hand at home. If your parents definitely have molded you to be someone who is confident, then regardless of what the people will say, it's a different idea of me. I know every one of you most because I've been in the pageant for almost 38 years. I started when I was 13. If I'm not mistaken, I'm not good in numbers. Tatay ko, sundalo, ayaw. He doesn't want. Nasa langit na siya, pero it's okay. Sabi niya, lagi akong mas malala. Because in year 1970s, 1975 ako pinanganak, kapag nakakita ng bakla, baliw, wala kang kwenta. Nakakadiri ka. It was a mental and psychological disorder. So from that very fact, I know may tawag sa amin dyan noong unang panahon, closet, ayaw lumabas sa katotohanan. The very fact itself that you breathe, the very fact itself, dear young Rainbow community member, the very fact itself that you've got and fortunate enough, di ka pinalaglag, one thing, you have to be gratitude and gratify and be grateful. Be thankful in everything. Harapan nyo ngayon paulit-ulit nga Lagi nga na nababash ako Yan lagi sinasabi, itong kwento ng buhay ko, kaya paulit-ulit akong sumasampa sa entablado. Wala akong pakialam kung may mas bata, mas maganda, mas... Hindi yun Hindi nyo madidiktahan ang puso, di ba't maraming nababaliw na matatalino dahil sa pag-ibig. Ito ang pag-ibig ko, ang pag-akyat sa entablado. So, I don't mind or I don't care, little child of the rainbow, bakla ka man tomboy, wala. Ang pinakamahalaga ngayon, one thing is for sure, kapag may bakla o anak kang tomboy sa loob ng iyong pamilya, maniwala ka, magjojowa yan. Pero kailanman hindi iiwan ng mga magulang at mananatili sa loob ng kanilang tahanan. And here, standing in front of you, paulit-ulit kong sinasabi because this is an inspirational story. I'm not here to brag, nor to drag that I am the best. No, I'm not the best. Sabi ng tatay ko, wala kang patutunguhan. Pero 8 sa mga kapatid ko, dahil 11 kami at pangalawa ko sa panganay, nagtapos sa kolehiyo dahil sa kakaakyat panaog ko sa entabladong ito. Nanlalatay lagi noon. Kaya lagi ako sinasabihan, dami niyang poknat, kaya ako nagbabody makeup. Pero hindi po pangit ang balat ko. Because you're on the top of the stage. There are a lot better than the judges. Mas mapanghusga ang tao ngayon, mas malala, mas masakit, mas madudurog ka. Parang kaya karayom na tinutusok ang mata mo pa isa-isa. No, you have to be steadfast. Aking mahal na batang bakla o tomboy ka man, you don't have to go with that. Be proud. If you are an LGBTQIA+ member, ano dapat ipagmalaki mo at hindi ka dapat ipag-behind o hindi ka dapat magtago? Isa ka ngayong ginto na kailan may bihirang matagpuan sa mundo. So at the end of the day, I'd like to educate everyone that pageant like this is not only about the prizes. Hindi naman kami mapagtitipon-tipon kaagad dito dahil lamang sa inyong mga premyo. We came here because it's our compassion. We love what we do. We love to steal the hearts of everyone. It's not about winning. After all, the crown is not only for somebody who will become popular. It's not fame. It's about what you will leave, a legacy. Stand up, young children. Huwag kang mawalan ng pag-asa. Unang-una sa lahat, magkakaiba ang buhay ng tao. Hindi mo kailangan ikumpara dahil para tayong pahina ng libro, magkakaibang kabanata, kaya't dapat maging kampante ka at confident sa buhay mo. Thank you.
Thank you so much, candidate. And number 7, Miss Gay Anunas, Battle of the Queen.